Lost Melodies. Deciphering the Gramophone's Final Forgotten Song. Chapter 6. Night Falls. Darkness had fallen while Iris worked. She checked her watch, 8:47 p.m. She'd been at the house for nearly 6 hours, and she'd barely scratched the surface of Theodore's mystery. She decided to play the key record to see what it contained. Carefully, she placed it on the gramophone, wound the crank, and set the needle on the groove. The sound that emerged was unlike anything she'd expected. It wasn't music, exactly. It was a series of tones, pure and mathematical, rising and falling in complex patterns. Some tones were long, others short. Some high, others low. It lasted exactly 4 minutes. Iris recorded it on her phone, then played it back, listening carefully. The tones had a rhythm to them, almost like Morse code, but more complex. They varied in pitch, duration, and spacing. Then it hit her. This wasn't random. This was a key in the cryptographic sense, a cipher key that would allow her to decode the musical cipher she'd found in the box. Detective's note number 8. We just discovered that one record contains a key of musical tones. We have another record that's damaged and supposedly contains Theodore's masterpiece. And we have a grid of musical notes that needs decoding. How might these elements work together? Iris sat at Theodore's desk and pulled out the musical cipher again. If the key record provided the decryption method, she needed to figure out how to apply it. She wrote down the sequence of tones she'd heard, assigning each a letter based on its pitch. C, F, G, A, B, D, C, F, A, G. The pattern continued for what she estimated was about 60 tones total. She compared this to the grid of notes in the cipher. Some of the circled notes matched the tone from the key record, but how to decode it? She thought back to Theodore's background, cryptography, World War II, the Enigma machine, substitution ciphers, one-time pads. A one-time pad. That was it. Each tone in the key would correspond to a shift in how to read the cipher grid. It was a polyalphabetic substitution cipher, but using musical notes instead of letters. Iris began the painstaking work of decoding. She assigned numbers to the notes, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, etc., and used the key sequence to shift each column of the cipher grid. When she finished, she had a new sequence of notes. But these notes, when translated into letters using a standard A equals 1, B equals 2 cipher, spelled out a message. November 7th Midnight Station. Detective's note number 9. We have a decoded message. November 7th Midnight Station. How does this connect to what we already know? The damaged record is dated November 7th, 1952. What might Midnight Station refer to? Iris pulled out the map again and looked at the 3 circle locations. One of them was a music hall, now converted to apartments. In 1952, it had been called Midnight Station Music Hall. So on November 7th, 1952, at midnight, something significant happened at the music hall. Theodore was there, or knew about it, or recorded something that happened there, and that recording was the damaged record upstairs. But why damage it? To hide something, to encrypt something within the physical grooves themselves. Iris looked at the brass key again, number 147. She pulled out her phone and searched for 147 Midnight Station Music Hall 1952. Nothing came up. She tried variations. Room 147, seat 147, address 147. Then she remembered. The bookshelf hiding the record had been accessed by pulling specific books. What if 147 referred to a book? The Dewey Decimal System. She searched the study's bookshelf for a book with call number 147. And there it was, The Science of Sound, an Introduction to Acoustics. Inside, tucked between pages 147 and 148, she found a technical diagram, specifications for a gramophone needle, but modified in unusual ways. The diagram showed specific angles, weights, and tracking forces that were different from standard gramophone needles. Detective's note number 10, a specialized needle designed to play a damaged record in a specific way. This is the physical key to unlocking the damaged record. But we're still missing something. We need to understand why the record was damaged and what playing it with this special needle will reveal.